Jeff and Jeremy here. This is the Red Zone Challenge, and it's brought to you by California RV Outlets online, CaliforniaRVOutlets.com in A-Town, and Fred Bruin, real estate in real time. Check him out online, FredBruin.com. Gentlemen, are you ready for week number 8?
Good morning. Yeah, let's go.
Indeed.
In our when I sent over the games, one response from Fred, very short response: screw Carolina. We all picked Carolina Panthers last week, and they got blown out bad by the Giants. That's not something anybody saw.
If we went back and looked at my bad picks over the season so far, San Francisco and Carolina account for half of them.
We should eliminate those two teams. But unfortunately, we haven't this week.
Yeah, how about them Raiders, huh, gentlemen? Sorry, Jeff. We all take the Raiders, and that pushes us up over Jeff, who goes 1-2 last week. We all go 2-1, and this is how it sits right now in the Red Zone closest games of the week picks by the so-called experts. Jeff and Angel are still out in first place, 14-7. Jeremy, I am at 12-9, and Fred, you're just one back at 11-10. Okay, gentlemen?
Still very close.
Very close matchups. Let's go over the games. Carolina traveling to Atlanta, Hotlanta, to take on the Falcons. Falcons at home, 3-point favorite over Carolina. Fred, I'm pretty sure I know how you sit on this one, but we're going to start with Angel.
Okay.
I got to tell you, after what I saw with Sam Darnold last week, I've got no faith. Give me Atlanta in Hotlanta this weekend.
All right. Fred?
Yeah, I'm going with Atlanta as well. I just don't have any faith that Carolina can play baseball or football.
They might be able to play baseball.
Jeff?
Yeah.
Wait, why do I believe you go next, Jeremy?
Oh, I do. I'm going to do Atlanta. Sorry. Same thing. I mean, listen, until they get their running game figured out, what's going on with Sam Darnold? I mean, it's turned out to be a mess. It's so funny how hot I thought this team was 2 weeks ago, and now how I have no faith in them whatsoever. What do you think, Jeff?
I'm going to go with the Carolina Panthers on this one, only because there is a looming trade on the horizon. Lots of talks about the Carolina Panthers aggressively pursuing Deshaun Watson to play. I think that will light a fire under Sam Darnold's ass. I don't know what that does for Sam Darnold.
Is this any more relevant than the rumor that was last week with
Miami Dolphins? No.
Yes.
No, it's not. But I don't believe in the Atlanta Falcons. They have a terrible defense, a decent offense, but that only lasts so long. Carolina's got the better defense in this matchup. And
defense wins championships.
And they win games, too. And I think Carolina gets it right this week after just embarrassment last week. They'll figure it out.
Give us the Wolf.
No McCaffrey.
No McCaffrey.
No deal.
No McCaffrey.
No deal. I'm with you.
Only Chuba. Can I get the Chuba Wolf?
Yeah, give the Chuba Wolf. All right, next up, Tennessee traveling to Indy to take on Carson Wentz and the Colts. Tennessee, a 1-point favorite on the road. Do you guys like Tannehill or Wentz in this one? Angel.
Tough game.
I don't like either of the quarterbacks, but I like Derrick Henry. And he is a fantasy beast, and he is a one-man wrecking crew. Give me Tennessee,
I like
or
it.
give me death.
I call him the Sasquatch. That is a beast among men. I mean, that guy is so big. He is so massive.
You guys see him throw a touchdown pass last week?
Yes. That's the only thing he can't do very well.
Touchdown.
But he got it done, didn't he? It almost.
He did.
That's a fun team to watch.
He threw
Their
the ball.
defense sucks,
I think he threw the ball.
They're a fun team to watch.
Better than Jimmy G last week, but you know what? There was a atmospheric river over San Francisco. Fred, where are you at in this one? Tennessee on their way to Indianapolis.
Yeah, I've gone back and forth on this game quite a bit, but I'm going to pick Indiana to win with a critical turnover toward the end of the game. They're going to win it by 4.
Critical turnover. What is the critical turnover? Is that a fumble or a pick?
Well, it's a turnover in which they score more than 3 points.
Angel took the words right out of my mouth. I gotcha. And that's Derrick Henry. I mean, you know, I'm a Seahawks fan. I watched painfully 4 quarters of Derrick Henry destroy the Seattle Seahawks. And I've seen highlights of him continuing to destroy players. And now we talk about throwing the ball. So I like Tennessee in this one as well, Jeff.
This is a tough one. This is because both teams seem to be playing their best ball right now. And this is a pretty fierce rivalry in this division, which I would tend to lean towards the home team in a close one. And Jonathan Taylor's no slouch either. And Indy's run defense is, I don't know if they can contain Derrick Henry. I'm going to go Indianapolis in this one. I'm going to go with the Colts.
All right, we got 2 Indy, we got 2 Tennessee. We'll see where that one lands up. Our final game in the 3 closest games of the week. We get these by looking at the boards in Vegas, the Red Zone Challenge, and that is Dallas, the Cowboys, America's team, coming off a bye week, heading to Minnesota to take on the Vikings,
who are also coming off a bye week.
That's right. And Dallas, the road favorite in this one, though, is what is that, a land of 1,000 lakes? 100 lakes? 100,000 lakes?
10,000.
10,000.
Yeah.
Never going to get that right. Because I've never been there and I have no interest in going there. Dallas favored in this one by 2.5, Angel.
Well, being that I happen to be a Dallas Cowboys aficionado fan, I'm going to stay with my Cowboys. Just like Mr. Brun has lived and died by his Chargers, I like Dak Prescott here, but give me Deion Diggs. That's right, Deion Diggs for a game breaker to win this one.
Okay.
All right, Freddie?
I'm going with Dallas. I think they're a much better team than everybody gives them credit for. They got the number 1 total yards offensively in the league. So give me Dallas.
Okay, I like Minnesota in this one, and I think it's for the complete opposite reason. I think they're underrated. I think that I don't think they're getting the respect right now that they deserve. I think they have a lot of weapons on offense. We saw that their defense can get it done when it has to happen. I like the Minnesota Vikings over the Cowboys in this, Jeff.
Oh, Jeremy's going to be a lone wolf. This never happens. Jeremy hates being alone. I'm going with the Cowboys. Jeremy, go ahead and give them your howl.
Get that wow!
I think he's caught the trap.
There we go. Gentlemen.
Good job, guys.
Thank you
Good
for
job
getting
this
it
week.
in. Good luck this week, of course. Angel, I guess, is getting on an airplane for business or pleasure?
Business, sir.
All
Sweet
right.
home, Alabama.
There
That's
you
where
go.
I'm heading.
All right, buddy. Well, enjoy that Southern hospitality. Freddie, how you doing this week?
Talk to you guys soon.
You bet.
Good. The market's slowly diving into its normal, a little bit quiet type winter holiday season schedule, and looking forward to continued sales, good sales, and an explosive spring coming up.
All right, that is Fred Bruin,
I
real
always
estate in
think-
real time.
I always think, I just am going off based on my experience. I think this is the best time of year to start looking for a house because I think you're going to find the deal.
Let me ask you this, Fred, and I realize every situation is unique, but when you get into a part of the year where there's not as many homes on the market, do you find that the sellers tend to be a little bit more motivated and maybe there's a little bit more room there if you're a potential buyer?
Well, in today's market, we've been at extremely low inventory levels for a very long time. Several months, a couple years, record low inventory. There's no need for the seller to be, given up or caving to concessions. As a buyer, you're competing with several other buyers in the market. Now, Jeff is correct in that at this time of year, there are fewer people out there looking. The buyers that are out there looking are much more serious and ready to pull the trigger. So you're right. Every situation is different, but in the market in general, the sellers are still in the driver's seat.
Yeah,
Right.
and they are. It's just there's got to be reason that they're listing their house, and sometimes there's replacement properties involved and things along those lines. Because who wants to sell their house around the holidays?
Fred, we appreciate your time as always. Fred Bruin, fredbruin.com. Good luck this week. Don't forget the Red Zone Challenge brought to you by California RV Outlets and Fred Bruin Realtor. You can win $1,000 from California Diesel and RV and a 50-inch flat screen TV and soundbar from the folks at Coast Electronics. And it's never too late to play. Get to KZOZ.com.